Unit 8, Recording 1. 1.
So, today we're talking about computer games. These games are very popular all over the world, but particularly in the Middle East. Our reporter is here to tell us what people in Saudi Arabia and the Arab world in general are playing.
Hello.
2.
First, tell me about the kinds of games being played in this part of the world. Are they all US games?
No, not at all.
Certainly a lot of the first-person shooter games which come from the West, such as Call of Duty and Halo, are very popular in the Arab world. But there is also a demand for games with a more Arab flavour, and there are more and more of these being made here in the Middle East.
3.
Why do you think this is?
People want to see their own culture in the games they play. They want to see people who look like they're from the region, not just Western-looking characters. And they want stories that they can identify with.
4.
What kind of stories and culture are featured in these games?
Well, for example, many Arab video games are historical adventures. This reflects the culture and history that a lot of gamers are already familiar with. In these games, the storylines and art are distinctly Arab, and they do not try to look like the more high-tech Western games.
5.
Can you give me an example of one of these games and tell me more about it?
There's one called Unearthed, which is very interesting. It's made by a Saudi games company, Seminor, and it's in Arabic, of course. In this game, the main character, Faris, progresses through a crowded Moroccan market, up through levels that get more and more difficult. There's a lot of detail. The colour and noise of the markets, people selling everything you can imagine, the crowds milling about.
6.
Is the game exciting? Did it get good reviews?
Yes, it got many very good reviews, and it's very exciting. Faris's mission is to locate a lost book by the Arab explorer Ibn Battuta about his travels across Africa and Asia in the 14th century. The book was stolen long ago, and it tells where a secret treasure is hidden.
7.
That does sound fascinating. Are Arab language games becoming big business?
Yes, and they're getting bigger. In fact, some international gaming companies are starting to produce games for this market, such as EA Sports in the US, for example, who have released an Arabic version of its FIFA soccer franchise.